Hello, everybody, and welcome back to A Guy in His Room, brought to you by PBS, Public Broadcasting Station. Make sure to donate this year. And also brought to you by your local NPR stations, headquartered in Dillsburg, Pennsylvania. Everybody stay tuned to hear when our next donation season is starting again. Everybody make sure you smash, as the kids say, that like button, and go ahead and blast that subscribe button. We work really hard all year round. We just ask for donations one period of the year for months on end, over and over again. No, I don't know. Do they still do that on NPR? You guys tell me. We got any NPR heads in here? All right, everybody. News update, everybody. News update. Oh, hold on. There we go. As you can see here, Meta employees look to ditch jobs amid stock crash, feeling like ST. I actually read this and I forgot Facebook is Meta and they're the same company. I keep thinking it's a new company he started, but Facebook's a different company. But nope, it's the same. And I gotta say, I love this news. Every bad news story about this alien guy, I'm more happy. Wow, look at this too. Oh my God, I'm loving this shit. I hope that you know how great it would be if this is the trend? Like every big tech story is like a crash and burn. Like this is awesome. And you know what it is? It's just money doing this. It says the stock crash is doing this. Yes, that's right. I'm a news update podcast now, everybody. You are correct. This is a news.
Shares have Facebook and Instagram parent. Wait a minute. Now it says Facebook and Instagram parent.
Meta have plummeted more than 40% over the past 6 months. And, wow, this is great. This is just great news. I'm going to start the podcast on great news, guys. The employees are wanting to leave. Join Meta near all-time stock high. Now feeling like shit, one Meta employee said this week in a popular thread on Blind, a corporate message board with verified members, and who leaked to New York Post, apparently. It's not very private. Leave this place, another metamate response. It's so stupid. Oh my God, this is great. I mean, this company already, you guys heard me dissect the Meta video on the old episode. And it did look like this company is not going to work out. Like I did say that. I did think that anyway. And a lot of people are saying that. That's just me. Because like a lot of people have pointed out online, I mean, it looks like shit. Even the fact that it's obviously going to be a while before it becomes like user friendly. People said, I read articles about like somebody who tried doing Meta and like they said the headset was bulky and it like made them hot and it was just like really like something you can't do for very long. And I'm sure it gives you like motion sickness and I mean, it's just very clunky. And the graphics look like that old. I should show that real quick. Fuck, what's that song? Oh, Money for Nothing video. Let me just type that in. Money for Nothing. I mean, I'm exaggerating. It's not as bad as this, but this is just like, hey guys, welcome to Meta, everybody. Oh, this is when you jack in. Oh my God, what's with the audio? Sorry about that. This is when you jack in, right? You're sitting at home. I hope I don't get flagged for this playing this video. Maybe I'll mute the audio. All right, I'm just gonna mute the audio. I mean, my YouTube isn't very big, but people keep getting flagged that I'm watching. People online are always like getting worried about playing songs or movies and stuff. Anyway, this is Dire Straits, "Money for Nothing," and so when you this is when you like jack into Meta, and you're like, "Where do you want to go?" And you're like, "I want to be a guy that like packs up TVs." Or wait, no, what did they say? Refrigerators, color TV. Oh, so yeah, it's TVs, refrigerators. You know, and these guys. This is what happens when you jack into Meta. You get a free Dire Straits concert, a virtual concert. By the way, I keep reading how I'm sorry I keep talking about Meta like every episode, but like it's just really funny and stupid. It's just really funny because it looks so bad and it's getting better reviews. It's just so funny to see them. I mean, knock on wood that they don't fix it and become. I mean, I thought TikTok wasn't going to take off too, so I'm not a good predictor about this kind of thing. But, forgot to put my podcast logo up. There it is. Gotta put that up there so you know it's copyrighted A Guy in His Room. Yeah, so I've been reading about Meta stuff because it's just so fucking dumb. And I'm actually not even really looking it up. I just keep coming across like people slamming and reviewing it. I guess they had a Foo Fighters virtual concert in Meta, and it was like nobody could get in. And then when they did, it was terrible. It was just like a shit show. And then I guess Heineken did a hold on, sorry, I gotta get my assistant out here. Heineken Meta. I think they did it as a joke though, which is funny. Oh, because this is bad, okay? I mean, I initially saw some like very skeptical people about Meta. I mean, I already just hate Zuckerberg because of what he did to society. Well, him and Jack Dorsey. I mean, but he really was the start of like purposely like all the stuff that came out about Facebook is all negative. Like everything he designed it for was apparently like to just amplify like just getting attention, and like it didn't matter about how it was affecting people, like it didn't matter that like it was all just like designed to just get the most engagement. And I don't know, I'm not the one to explain this. I mean, go watch the Social Dilemma movie. But so he's like an evil, like he presents like he's not, like with this new company he's going around giving interviews, and he's like that, you know he gave an interview with like Lex Fridman or whatever that's been on Rogan. This guy that's like I really don't even know why this guy's so famous. He has a podcast, but it's not that great. It gets rave reviews, and he's called a genius and shit. And I don't really know what his appeal is. I thought he seemed like an open-minded guy, but like the fact that he would have, like Zuckerberg on there, and I didn't listen to it because I just read people said it was like a very bland interview. I mean, if I would have Zuckerberg on, I don't have to be critical. Like, it would be like I would go in, and I know you don't want to be a dick to someone on your podcast, but like, I would only have, like, if I was him, I would have only had Zuckerberg on if I could just totally be honest with him, And I don't know, I didn't listen to it, but I just can't stand Zuckerberg. I think he's fake, obviously. He just has no, Anyway, I keep getting sidetracked here. Heineken launched virtual beer in self-mocking metaverse joke. This is actually like an ironic joke. This is really clever. I can't believe a corporate company did a parody like this. Like, I mean, they are advertising themselves on there, but like, I mean, this is like I would be like proud of this if I worked for Heineken. I mean, I don't even like Heineken, and now I'm like, no, maybe they're decent people. I mean, this is like a good idea. It said it's making fun of like the lengths that companies will go to um this is actually kind of funny. I mean, it's like a Babylon Bee thing. The metaverse does not yet exist, but many people believe they will use it one day. I mean, it's not a new idea. I just don't get why he did this. They already had Second Life. They already had, Second Life, you didn't wear a headset, but like it's the same thing. I mean, except for, yeah, I mean, once we get virtual reality, I mean, who knows how long, I think it's probably sooner rather than later with virtual reality. And we already have Oculus and all that, but like, people are just playing games on those or whatever. They're not like living like the amount of time people spend on Facebook to just transfer that onto a VR headset. Like, I can't imagine, It's just like, it's just a shit. It just looks shitty. It looks like a Cinco product from Tim and Eric, like the Meta. I mean, and this is the top of the line, like tons of money are going into this. And it's still like, all the reviews are bad. All the events are terrible. So they did a fake virtual beer. But I mean, there is going to be virtual beers if you're going to a fucking bar in the metaverse. Oh, hey guys, do you want to meet up later? Oh, where at? I know this good this place called the cyber it's called the Digital Drip. It's a bar in Meta. Wait, it's not a real place. No, but it's really cool, dude. But we're not drinking then. We're just fake drinking. What do you like? Why would I do that? No. I know it's virtual beers you have to pay for. What if you have to pay for fake drinking in Meta? It's like, hey guys, it's really fun. You just have the drinks at home, and you go up to the bar and you spend Meta coins on, the spend Meta bucks on the Meta draft. Metawiser or like Meta Light or something. Metameister. You want to shout a Metameister? I can't think of any good names, but they already had like some journalist did like a whole week or something in Meta and like went to some kind of rave or something. Oh my god, it's so stupid. It just looks like the Wii universe. Like that's how the graphics look. There's like no, I mean, so stupid. I mean, this is what it fucking looks like. This is like their branded picture here. I mean, oh, that's weird. Meta already has several virtual worlds where its avatars are legless. There's usually torsos sitting on an island here, and fucking these graphics are like Nintendo 64. They're not even Xbox. They're not even Nintendo Switch. These are like, I mean, if I'm being generous, GameCube. This is so fucking stupid. Oh my god. I want to see like a real. Oh, okay. Well, I wanted to show you the real Meta footage. Like, I know I'm making fun of it, but like I was saying, I was kind of getting to it here. Here's some real footage from Meta, guys. Here we go. And we're going to go. Here you guys are. Here it is. You got this guy singing about how he wants his MTV and his partner there, or they're watching this band on here. And Sweet Baby Ray's he puts in the refrigerator because they sell refrigerators. And they already got sweet. The cool thing is you can go ahead and put whatever you dream in your Meta refrigerator. You can have a whole refrigerator of Sweet Baby Ray's and put some smoked meats on the grill and smoke my meat, if you know what I mean. You can have. Here's what I'd like to ask Zuckerberg. I would like try to think of edgy questions. I'd be like, hey, So can you fuck or what? Can you fuck in meta? Can you get a meta job? Can you get meta anal? What's going on there? Guys got any back alleys? Got any hooker alleys in meta? I mean, who's not gonna... Oh, fucking stupid. But who would care, even if they did? I mean, you're still just... it's masturbating. You wouldn't be doing anything real unless, like, there's another girl controlling her meta person. And so then I guess you're kind of talking to a person, but it's cyber sex, so it's lame. Not that I've ever had it because it's stupid. Yeah, all kinds of... For the next lockdown. It's like he's wants a He would love a lockdown, because then everybody might start to talk about meta again. Maybe we should get into meta. Everybody's zoomed out, you know? It's like, yeah, you don't think meta's going to be cause way more burnout with meta because of Cinco product company. Oh my God. So bad. I mean, this isn't even that far off from the real footage. I'm looking up... Okay, fine. I'll be fair and I'll look up real footage from Meta. I already did show it before. Meta real footage. This is the one I looked at before. I don't know. There's not really any more recent ones. But I mean, it just looks like shit. And this is the, like... Another podcast was talking about, like, obviously this is like the enhanced footage too. It's not even like... So this is the, oh my God.
Verse to me.
Heck yeah. I mean, you can't get more metaversey than a
play shop.
So I decided, why wait? And the day and night.
So this is the one that did... Oh, she only did 24 hours in
What
VR.
could go wrong?
Welcome to Beat Saber. Now
yeah, you can do this with an Oculus, though. It's different about this.
Happen next. I guess I'll go to this campfire.
You know what? I always like I talked about when Scribe Light was on. I used to like fantasize about virtual reality as a kid. Like, oh, I want to go and be Lawnmower Man or whatever. And then you look at this, and I'm like, you know what? I would never use this. Look at this.
I started hearing
no one has
talk
feet.
and chat.
No one has legs.
Apparently, there are no masks in the metaverse. I was dropped into an area with lots of trippy little Lego-looking people, and I attempted to interview them.
This is shit.
Oh wow.
This is fucking stupid. She's not even moving around. She's just sitting on her couch. Okay, I know I made fun of reaction people last week, and I'm doing it now.
Really made friends forever when they asked me to go to a comedy by clicking on
what?
Thing.
Oh shit!
The club was so obviously fake.
She in a club in the meta shit? Like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, of course. Wine.
Damn, what she doing and shit? Yo, she getting a like drink?
The comedian hit on my avatar.
Girl that I was trying to find out your name, but I
can't. Oh, that's so lame.
I'm trying to be subtle.
I spent a good amount of time in Myspace and came away thinking it's like an AOL chat room evolved.
Let's do a comedy show in the metaverse. It's gonna be so fun. Oh, this is so horrible. Look at this dystopian
fucking bullshit.
With a llama in the National Geographic app.
You're not though. You have a headset on. You're not there.
Why do animals get 4 legs in the metaverse and we get 0? And then I had a pretty fun...
And then I put on a lot of weight because I didn't move for a day. Imagine people doing this all the time. Everybody will gain weight, like will become Wall-E. I mean, there's no good...
Workout.
There's nothing good about any of this. We already have Zoom. Like, making virtual legless Lego people sit in a meeting. But, oh, you can move your hands and look at people. No, you can't because those are avatars. Those are fake people. Those are we people.
Thanks for coming.
The idea is that instead
and
of
it all looks so buggy. Like they probably doctored it up for this video, Wall Street Journal.
Metaverse to me.
Look at this. I mean, they're sitting at a table on it. Their torsos are on the table, and they're like disappearing through it, like a game that has a bunch of glitches.
Stuff for these beautiful sculptures.
We also went to a campfire where I asked him about the lack of legs.
Look, he's sitting.
Right, the headset tracks your head and your hands, and so we can make it do realistic stuff. What are my legs?
Why would they even bother to say you can have an avatar? Like, there's no legs on these people. He's sitting on a fire. He's a torso.
We can't actually detect the signal from your legs. Legs are coming soon.
I quickly had to jump
yeah,
from
you
that
can't
meeting
wait.
to another meeting as another avatar.
All right, I guess you
Horizon
can
Workrooms, an app made by Meta.
change your avatar.
formerly known
Okay,
as
the one
Facebook.
looked okay. It looked
I
more
see.
realistic.
So it's kind of like you got to really put it on the board.
I mean, this and
You
look,
can even invite people from the real verse who
how
happen
much
to be on
lag
webcam.
that we already have on regular Zoom calls, and then how much power would this use up?
But
Besides
again,
the fact that it would burn your scalp after a while.
was this real feeling of
That was so much time in avatar meetings.
You don't need legs?
Yeah, see, this looks so miserable.
So
Yeah,
what did I
look
learn
at
from
this.
this adventure?
And like, all the comments are just like, God, it's so bad. I mean, there's nothing good about this. I yet to see one thing in the metaverse that looks good or cool. A virtual concert is so lame. Like, if I'm gonna go to a concert, I either go in person or that's it. I mean, I do once in a while. Yeah, you look up live shows, I guess, on YouTube, but those are still better than. Oh my God, man! Like, I want to see legless bands play on Nintendo 64 stages. Oh my God, man! It's really fun. You just go to a bar, order a virtual drink, then take a sip of your real beer at home. Even though you have a headset on, you won't be able to see. It's really good. It only you gotta put. I mean, so bad. I mean, I know it's so buggy right now. I'm not saying it's never gonna get fixed or anything, but like, I like this news too. I randomly came across. I don't know how to say her name.
Epiphany Diwanji.
Which I did say correctly. Just okay. Meta executive in charge of Instagram for kids departs. I wonder why, because it's fucking dystopian. That's great. That's just great. The Meta executive. Meta paused the effort last year amid public outcry and pressure from lawmakers after documents leaked by whistleblower Frances Haugen detailed Instagram's negative impacts on teens. Yeah, everyone knows this. I don't understand how she was a whistleblower when everyone knew this. Like, even the people that used to work on Facebook said, years ago, yeah, don't do this. Instagram for kids. At the time, Meta announced it would pause development of Instagram for kids. Good, so you can get contacted by all kinds of pedophiles. Hey, don't you want your kids to be contacted by strange men sitting at home looking at pictures of... Like, what do you want, your kid to upload pictures by themselves on their own account? What, like... God. At the time, Meta announced that it would pause development. I don't know what voice I'm doing. Pause development of Instagram for kids, but the company still believes building Instagram Kids is the right thing to do because it's Satan. And Satan would say that. It's the right thing to do if you want society to completely collapse more than it already is every hour of the day. Critics of Instagram Kids will see this as an acknowledgement that the project is a bad idea. That's not the case. These kids are already online, and we believe that developing age-appropriate experiences designed for them... Oh, my God. No. Just no. They're going to use it anyway. I mean, no. Parents can, block it and stuff. I mean, yeah, they're going to probably see other people's random accounts, like friends or something. I don't know. This is great, though. Their stock's going down. I mean, this always happens, though, and then it goes back up, and then it's fine. I mean, I would love if this is it, and it keeps going down, and it's just done. I mean, what, I just want anyone, like Zuckerberg, anyone, what has social media done that's good? Like, what? I did start to think maybe social media is good only if, when coronavirus first hit on the scene, before it really took off. And some people in China were like tweeting, and it was getting constantly deleted. But I thought, oh, maybe that's good if you somehow can get the word out, and they can't control it that easy because it's so many people and so fast. But now, as we can see, I mean, everything is censored now on there. It's so, I didn't even think it would be this easy now and this fast. But they have gone from like people thinking we had freedom to like now I'm like, they're doing this. Like they're removing posts, they're removing all kinds of accounts. I mean, once they did Trump in, I was like, well, it's just going to keep happening. And it is. Tons of people are getting taken off Twitter for like no reasons. This is just so bad, man. I mean, if Satan is in charge of anything, it's definitely big tech, because I mean, I don't know. The thing is, the stock market always goes. If I know anything about stocks, guys, it's that
they're always going up and down. All right, take my advice on the stock market. Hey guys,
Jim Cramer here. We're talking about Meta now. No, I can't do a Jim Cramer voice, but I hate stocks. I hate everything. It's just fucking greedy. But yet I'm like always sometimes like, I wish I would like invest, but I don't have like money to do it. I can't really make money on it. I should get crypto. But you know, they're like really expensive now. I do remember when it was like new, and I really do regret not buying. But then you would have had to sell because they constantly go down and up and stuff. Let me tell you something. Stocks, they're always going up and down. You know, you got to buy them when they're down. And when they go high again, you got to sell or keep it. That's the rules, man. I saw something else on here. Yeah, this is a good sign if the executive, not just some employee, it's the executive in charge of Instagram for kids. I mean, that's like, did Satan come up with that name? What a horrible, evil thing to make. There's no reason to have that. I mean, I know they have YouTube for kids, which is already enough, like, bad. I mean, you got to really check all the parents. Listen, I'm giving parental advice out now. It's what I had to do as a part-time thing. You really got to check what these kids are looking at, because, yeah. No, I mean, I don't know. I guess I forgot that there's YouTube for kids. There's Netflix for kids, but I mean, that's just shows. Instagram for kids, yeah, great idea. Twitter for kids. I mean, what's next then? OnlyFans for kids. Ugh, God. She fucking left the company. I mean, they're not even really like trying to say why she left. I mean, I want to kind of find that out. Let's see. Let's see if I can find that out, people. Why did she leave? Is she doing another evil thing in a different company? Wait a second. Okay, this is March. Oh, that was last year. So it's like a year she lasted. Oh my God. I was like Instagram for teens is one thing, but look at this. Facebook is building an Instagram app for kids under 13. I mean, what are you doing? Trying to be hated? I mean, well, they were still called Facebook back last year. A year ago, they were still called Facebook, guys. I'm just going to change the company name. That's what I'm going to do. Everybody's going to forget. Yeah, well, look, they're going to be on there anyway. You might as well design it for them. With them in mind. Yeah. Oh, I guess she did. Previously led YouTube Kids. But I guess this was too evil for her or something. I don't know. It didn't say why she left. Gotta be a good reason. Obviously, it can't be like... I mean, all this shit that Facebook, that came out about Facebook was all evil shit. All the way they design everything, the way they try to get the stocks to go back up. I mean... It was like she lasted like a year barely. Even though I know Meta's new, but like it was called Facebook back then. She has decided to move on. New York Times obtained an internal memo, so it's not even like she announced it. I wonder if she has kids and she was like, fuck that. I mean, look at this. 1 in 5 teens say that Instagram makes them feel worse about themselves. Yeah, I mean, much worse. It's kind of interesting that a little less than half. Let's see. U.S. boys. It's kind of the same across the board. That's weird. Girls and boys. Well, it's a little higher in girls, but like boys are basically girls now. They're like encouraged to like act like them. I mean, I guess most say it has no effect actually, but that's like not most. It's like a little less than half. It's like U.S. total 41% say no effect. 16% say somewhat worse. 12% say much better. 29% say somewhat better. Like, what the hell is wrong with... What is up with those kids? They only see good things, or they just don't care? Interesting. Maybe they don't use it that much. That's probably... It's not... I don't see anything about that on there, that chart. Okay, she worked on YouTube Kids, but that has parental controls on it. Maybe, like, they weren't even letting her add that in to the Instagram. The data Facebook was shown on how Instagram harmed young girls and boys. Did any of these things start on Instagram that you felt about yourself? Yeah, this is pretty bad. I do think the more they use it, the more worse it is. That's good that she quit. I mean, the fact that she did do a kid's YouTube and quit this, I'm like, that's not a good sign. I mean, they should really just make that illegal, honestly. I can't believe... I just don't know how they're going to get away with that. If they put it on pause. Oh, God, it's so horrible. All right, this is pretty depressing now. I just didn't have a lot of stuff written down for this episode. So I decided to make it about depressing social media facts. Anyway, you guys going to Ukraine? I got all my guns stockpiled up. I got all my stuff I talked about before. I'm actually, alright, I'll be honest. I'm using Meta to go fight for Ukraine, and I'm gonna put my VR helmet on and get my VR gun, and I'm gonna shoot some VR bullets at those fake Russian people. You know, if I was Russian, and there's probably a lot living in New York City where I am, I would just say I'm Ukrainian. Because people seem to be kind of bigoted against Russia now. So I would just say, like, yes, I'm Ukrainian.
Yes, I am Ukrainian. I have wife. I go Ukraine, fight for them. I have family back there. Yes, I'm very Ukrainian.
Oh, why do you have Russian... why do you have those nesting dolls?
Oh, this is just a parody of Russian culture. I do this to joke about I hate Russia so much that I have nesting dolls.
That was a mishmash of accents. Let me Google Russia, guys. Let's see what kind of fucking hate them. Fuck Russia.
Fuck them. I literally 24 hours a day think about Putin, and I just want to fucking kill him. Literally every day I dream about Putin. That's all I can think about is Putin. I don't even care about COVID anymore. I just go out and I'm like, somebody infect him with COVID, or can I live in the timeline where Putin gets COVID, or is that too much to ask? Asking for a friend, lol.
That's my new tweet I'm working on. Yeah, I do kind of think all these sanctions against Russia. Listen, guys, I'll be honest, guys. This is the political episode. All right. Turn it off if you don't want to hear the real shit. Sorry, it's happening. There's a fucking soapbox. U.S. will respond aggressively if Russia uses chemical weapons. Fuck, we're gonna go to war soon. Oh, God, enough of this fucking World War III talk every 2 seconds. Why, like, if it's not a NATO country, which I barely understand what NATO is. Oh, good, NATO chief declines to give chemical weapons. Why are we fucking doing this? They're all, like, acting like he's, oh, well, if he invaded Ukraine, he's obviously going to go to the next country that's near him. I mean, yeah, he doesn't seem like totally like together or sane or whatever, but like, do we really have to talk about World War III over this? Kiev rejects Moscow's 5 a.m. deadline for surrender. Biden to visit Poland. That's crazy that I saw like countries didn't answer Biden's phone calls. I wonder what a phone call with him is going to be like, though. I mean, yeah, this is Joe 30. Hey, gets and then he puts somebody else on the phone. I mean, I feel like he doesn't do any work. I mean, I don't know, like, you know, he can barely. People say he has a hologram White House. He has a metaverse White House. Biden speaks again at the metaverse White House, everybody. You can really go, you can do anything you want. You can give a State of the Union. Biden gets personal meta headset and tour from Zuckerberg himself. I just hate, like, the world right now. The fact that Bezos and not NASA are going into space. Like, that's what we have no money to go into space. Amazon has too much money. They own too many things. They just bought MGM, the movie studios. So now I have to think twice about going to see James Bond movies because I'm annoyed that they own too many things. I already don't go to Whole Foods on purpose. I mean, not like you would need to or anything. But I just like know it's Amazon, so I just don't go. And it's hard to avoid not going to Amazon ever. I mean, certain things you can only get on Amazon. Certain things are just like way more expensive not on Amazon. And I just don't like when companies own too many things. I mean, I'm not like a communist, but it's just common sense. You don't want a monopoly. You don't want only Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk going into space. That's all we're doing. How pathetic are we that we can't, like, oh, the government's like, yeah, you guys go play in space. That's fine. Oh, man. Why fucking... You know what'll change my tune about Bezos or Elon Musk even? Although I don't really think this will happen with Musk, but if one of them sees a spaceship and talks about it publicly, I will then go, oh, even they're not that bad. Because then I will think they went into space, they saw something flying around, and there were, like, for some reason, I'll think there's some, like, agenda behind it, though. Because everything now, I'm like a conspiracy crazy person. I just kind of feel like everything is done on purpose now. Like, oh, there must be some reason Bezos is taking Pete Davidson into space. That's our astronauts. I mean, they're not going to the moon yet. But you know it's gonna happen. I mean, if it seem they make it seem so easy. I mean, I know they're just going on the flight, but like, I would actually be, I mean, pretty nervous to. I don't know if I would do it if I was Pete Davidson. I mean, I guess he figures Jeff Bezos is like super rich. There's no way he's gonna risk his life. But like, I know Elon Musk had a ton of like the flights not go up and not work. And they're just like going up into space. I mean, they seem like they're doing better than NASA did. I mean, I know that was the 70s or whatever, but why the hell can't we just do something good for once instead of like now we're having companies. Hey guys, go into Disney. Go to the stars with Disney, everybody. Hey everybody, yeah, go to the go to the Monsanto test flight. Yeah, go to the Nestle. Go to Citibank Star Travel today, guys. I mean, it's Black Mirror, am I right? Yeah. Every day it's just like the more outlet, like crazy news headlines like this. I mean, what did it say? Where was it? Fuck, I just saw it. All these fucking like really over the top headlines. Russia urges Ukraine to surrender something, some town, some area by deadline, cites catastrophe. I mean, I haven't actually even looked at the footage because I'm not a weird, like, it is weird to me that people that watch, like, the amount of people that watch horrible tragedies happen on video is, like, kind of surprising to me. I mean, I've never even actually watched the George Floyd full, like, thing. And I feel like a lot of people felt like that was their duty at the time. Like, this is important. And I mean, yeah, it was a horrible tragedy, but why would you have to force yourself to? Well, because I'm complicit if I don't watch it. I'm racist if I don't watch it. How does that make sense? World War III, guys. It's coming to theaters near you. So you guys going to see the Ukraine war? It's going to be shown in theaters this year in 3D IMAX. I don't know if you guys got tickets, but yeah, they're waiting for like a month and then they're going to have it on HBO Plus, but you got to get the like premium, you know, the one without ads. You have to pay extra for it. So I don't know, but I'll probably do it. Maybe try it out to see what it's like. I mean, I heard it sounds really good in IMAX and surround sound. The Ukraine war. That's what they're acting like. This is all just entertainment for the elites. They're sitting up there sipping on their adrenochrome cocktails and getting their adrenochrome boosters while we sit back and let our kids go to war and go on Instagram when they're 6 years old. Special.
Yeah, kids, join Instagram for kids. Put your kids on Instagram. Make them fucking Instagram to kids. Yeah. Don't worry if a strange uncle follows your kid on Instagram, kids. They got locks on there. They got controls on there. It's designed to be good for kids. It's good. We have to do this work. It's good. Okay? It's good. Now do it! Put your fucking kid on Instagram.
I mean, it's bad enough that, like, teachers are now putting their, like, ideological agenda in classrooms. Now, hey, why don't we do an Instagram for kids under 13, everybody? And I like how Zuckerberg is always like, no, it's good that we're doing, like, he's convinced. And I don't know if he's really believing this or not, or he's just, like, lying constantly and just does it for money or whatever it is. Just constantly he's going out there saying, like, this is a great experience for people to be brought together. And he, like, always frames it in this positive way. And it's like, you've done nothing good for humanity or anybody. You are nothing but bad. I mean, imagine if Zuckerberg never made Facebook and we never had, I mean, I don't know. It's like that whole butterfly effect thing. Like, would it have still come about anyway? Probably. We had MySpace, but Tom was a good guy, okay? Everybody knocks Tom, but
Hey guys, I'm Tom. Everybody forgets about me. I mean MySpace. Come on. It's like Biden, but Tom. Guys, I'm Tom from MySpace, and everybody forgot about little old Tom. I made the fucking MySpace before Facebook and Twitter. Everybody forgot. Remember your top 5, guys? Remember? You guys want my autograph, or... No? Who's Tom? Come on. Don't kick him in while he's down. Yeah, I lost all my money. I got pretty heavy into substances and stuff. Got divorced. I just kept looking at newspapers every day, seeing how good Facebook was doing and Instagram, and I just kept drinking. Just kept drinking every day. The wife got sick of it after a while, but you know what? I was somebody. I was Tom. What was my last name? MySpace. Because MySpace is your space, is what I thought of using for a slogan, but, yep. Kind of too late now, isn't it? We had an idea about MySpace for kids. It was going to be better than... I mean, come on, just, sign back up. Do they still have a... I'm going to look that up. Oh. Is MySpace still going? Is MySpace still going? Oh, wow. Is it still fucking on? This is from 2020.
What? It didn't load correctly. Look at how shitty this load. If this is still going, I mean, we have a news section. This looks like shit. Connect with people. What the fuck? Sign in with your Facebook account to find friends who are already on MySpace. So you're logged into 2 things at once? What? This is like, I don't know. I'm looking up. Is MySpace still going? Is MySpace dead, or does it still exist? It does definitely still exist, guys. It's still looking for users, still. Wow. From 2005 to 2008, it was the most visited social network. It was like just too much, though. It was just, everybody's page was different. Everybody had music loud and fucking a bunch of shit on their page. I mean, Facebook is literally the same. It's bland. People like that, though. That's why Apple is so popular. You can't do anything with it. Just all the same. In 2012, Justin Timberlake tweeted a link to a video featuring a completely new MySpace platform redesign. And a new he tried to fix it, but nobody joined. Boy. And for 2016, Time Incorporated acquired MySpace and other platforms to access data that could be leveraged for ad targeting. Okay, so if you guys want to be targeted more by ads, log into Facebook and that'll log you into MySpace. What the fuck? And look at this story. This is 2019, but it says MySpace has apologized for apparently losing 12 years of music uploaded to its site. Wow. Potentially amounting to 50 million songs. Wow. Anything you uploaded more than 3 years ago may not be available on or from MySpace. We apologize. Well, you know what? Honestly, If you were still on there, I don't know. It said it was a server error. And it's just gone forever. Well, yeah. It's pretty weird, though. I mean, it was a pretty brief period that it was a super popular. And Facebook just came and raped them. Just fucking every year since then, Facebook was... It's like Blockbuster and then Netflix happening. Even though it's not the same comparison at all, but... Yeah, man, everybody's on MySpace still, dude. It looks like it's more like news and music, though. But they'll lose your music, so don't use it. By the way, we might lose everything you ever put up here. Sorry. And that's it. We're not going to help you. It didn't even say we're going to work on it. It just said sorry. I mean, the thing is, this news came out and everybody obviously said, oh, they're still around? Justin Timberlake would love this caption. God, it's so funny. He tried to relaunch MySpace. And it just died out. He like ruined it. Oh man. Well, it wouldn't even load correctly. I was just on there. I mean, I'm using the browser Brave, but so maybe with a different browser it would be okay, but like this looks like shit. Look, this is that like this all the images didn't load. Try a different browser just to see. No, it actually didn't work any better. Look at this. Maybe it's because I have ad block on. Try that. Reloading. Nope. This is shit. Maybe it's because they did that server thing. But this looks terrible. God, no images are loaded. You can't even go to this for news because it doesn't load correctly. God, man. Imagine saying like, oh, I have a deal now. I have a record deal. Oh, with what? MySpace. Oh, I'm sorry I asked. Good luck keeping your music up there. Well, these ones loaded. George R.R. Martin. I don't care. Yeah, this is a newscast. MySpace is back, people.
Yeah, get your kids to sign up for MySpace Kids. MySpace wasn't creepy, too. Just maybe your weird uncle's gonna add your nephew as a top 5. Don't worry about it. It's just MySpace for kids. It's fine. Don't look into it. Ugh, this is corny as
hell. Blink-182's Travis Barker is developing a new series, Inked and Iced. Can't you just shut up and play drums? Like, why do you have to be in the news all the fucking time? I don't care. I mean, he always did annoy me with how many tattoos he has. Like, oh, God. Here we go, guys. Oh, speaking of tattoos, look, every young person has tattoos. Everyone. Mothica. I've never heard of her, but behind the scenes of Mothica's newest mental health-based track called Sensitive. Oh, wow, I'm so surprised it's about mental health, and nobody talks about that anymore. Oh my God, it's about being an introvert. I mean, I am too, but like, so I had to get a bunch of like fucking goth. I have to wear spikes on my jacket and shit. This is so fucking lame. Everybody's like talking about their personality type all the time. I'm an introvert and it's really hard. No, you're just an introvert. Not even saying you like have social anxiety or something. That's what I have, and I don't like talk about it that much. I mean, but being an introvert or extrovert is just a trait. It's not something that tortures you like, oh my God, this is so annoying. It's just in time for Pisces season, guys.
I'm such a Pisces. Like, oh my god. I'm gonna look up what a Pisces means. Ugh. Any of these
Personality types. Oh my god, Pisces are just like so Pisces. You know, if you knew a Pisces, you know a Pisces. You know every Pisces if you've ever met one. Yeah, you could say that about any fucking. You could like look at any description of one of these zodiac signs and you just convince yourself it's real. I think you just cherry pick the. Pisces can easily become swallowed by emotions and must remember to stay grounded. I mean, who doesn't have that happen? It could mean this, but it could also mean the opposite. That's how you get out of like not having anything to say. Pisces are like introverted, but they can also be very intro. That's what everybody says now about themselves. I'm an introvert extrovert.
I'm like an introvert extrovert. Like sometimes I'm an introvert, like I'm not saying that much, but then other times I'm talking a lot.
Wow, it sounds like every person ever made. I mean, I would say I'm just an introvert, really. Wouldn't say I'm both. Sometimes you just get more talkative. It's just like how everybody has to have a label for everything now. If you're gonna be into horoscopes, just stick with that. You don't have to then go, I'm an introvert too. What are you on the are you an INFP?
I'm like such an introvert and also an extrovert though. When I'm like really talkative, like I'm really talkative. When I'm feeling really extroverted, I'm actually really talkative. Oh wow, that's so
deep, man. Pisces like adversely adapts to their surroundings, but they can also not adversely adapt to their surroundings. I'm just gonna make like a book about personality types that I'll make up, and I'll just say everything and contradict it in the next sentence. You're very creative, but at other times you struggle with creativity because you think there's a block on it. And you can't write as much during this block, we'll call it. But then other times it's just pouring right out of you. It's like divine creation or whatever. It's quite the conundrum. Anyway. I hope this recorded right. I'm gonna be really pissed. Anyway, check out. Everybody check out
Instagram Kids. It's coming. It's brought to you by the fucking devil. And it's coming out. Hopefully we'll put it we'll take it off pause soon. And we're just gonna be it's gonna be called Instagram for Kids and also some strange uncles. And we're just gonna go ahead and let those guys join just to keep an eye on them. They said they just want to keep an eye on. We don't know why, but we think they're pretty good people, so we're gonna have them as mods. And they'll have the opportunity to block people or unblock people, you know. Change the algorithm and all that. And anyway, thank you. This has been Lucifer. And we're gonna get started on Instagram for Kids. We're just testing it out in the realms of hell right now, but then we're gonna take it up to probably go first to purgatory and then take it to the regular fucking Earth realm. See your prayers. Oh shit.